200 more students a month are seeking help from the Counseling and Psychiatric Services Department at the UGA Health Center this year than they have in the past.
The primary concern on our campus is anxiety. We have a lot of individuals that have anxiety disorders, and anxiety disorders are really challenging because they usually come along with depression.
This increase in anxiety is partly because students aren't learning the proper coping skills when they're young.
We've got kids that are starting on medications at a younger age because medication seems to be what a lot of people think is the first line of defense, when in reality the first line of defense really should be the coping skills and learning to manage life, which isn't always pleasant but can be managed.
Robin says there are 3 spikes in students seeking help every year: the beginning of the semester, midterms, and finals.
Our normal line is now higher than it was before, and our spikes are higher than they were before.
One Athens psychiatrist says there are a number of possible reasons for this increase.
First of all, there are better treatments available nowadays than there have been in the past. And secondly, I do think there's less of a stigma surrounding mental illness and the treatments for it in particular that are enabling people to seek out that care more readily.
He says there are a few things students can do to reduce stress.
Well, I think the best way is to be preemptive, meaning keep up with your studies throughout the year, don't procrastinate, making sure that you get plenty of sleep, watching your diet, be sure you're exercising regularly, getting regular physical activity.
Students also need some kind of social interaction, especially during finals. Dr. Robbins says most students aren't aware of the resources on campus that can save their college careers.
So what we want most is for students to know that we're here, that there are a multitude of resources available to them either in person or on the internet, and they don't have to go through this alone.